Hi, this is Dawn Olszewski and welcome to another episode of How'd She Do That? And today we're going to make this great card, and actually it's a 10-minute Tuesday video. So we're going to make this wonderful thing in 10 minutes from start to finish. Plus it has a little twist on it. It features a technique that I'm calling double background stamping. So let's get started. Here are the supplies that you need for our double background stamping card today. We're going to use crumb cake, and this measures 5 inches by 3 3/4 inch. The next piece is very vanilla. This measures 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And then our panel for the back of our card, essentially our card base, measures 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, and of course that's folded. In addition, you need 13 inches of ribbon. This is the 3/8 taffeta in crumb cake, and then we're going to be using the basic pearls as well. So you're going to use early espresso ink, and the stamp set that I'm using for the greeting is called Pursuit of Happiness. And I've already removed this image that I'm going to use. We're going to stamp this in the lower bottom corner. Now we're ready to do some of that background stamping. And this is the wood grain stamp set from the annual catalog 2012-2013. I'm going to use crumb cake ink, and I'm just looking for that tone on tone look. I'm going to ink this upside down. That ensures that I can see that I've covered all the area of the stamp, because this is so large. It's essentially for a full panel, but we're only going to use it on half our panel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cover up my greeting with my hand here. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to place it on just the edge, on kind of like essentially a half of the stamp. I'm going to come in with a piece, this is just like copy paper, and I'm going to cover this up, and I'm going to just rub the back of this, kind of give it a good little massage. Make sure that you've got your edge done here as well, and there we go. And that's what you get. Doesn't that look great? Love it. Alright, so the nice little surprise on this card is that we're doing double background stamping on it. I just love the look of that. It gives it a nice little twist, and this is called Sunflower. It's from the regular annual catalog 2012-2013 from Stampin' Up. And I'm going to flip it over. We're going to ink it upside down just like the other one. But this one I'm actually twisting my ink pad just ever so slightly. This particular image has a lot of detail, and I want to really make sure I get nice coverage with it. Alright, again, I'm going to place my hand over that greeting. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to touch it to the paper. Again, come in with my scrap paper. Now this time I do want to be careful how I'm getting around the edge here, because I don't want to pick up the extra ink that may have landed on the edge of my stamp. So there we go. Alright, and voila. Ooh, I love it. Isn't that cool? So you can still kind of see the wood grain kind of peeking through that sunflower. It's just, what great texture that adds to the card. Okay, we're just going to attach that stamped panel to our very vanilla piece. And before we add it to our base, we're going to add that piece of ribbon here. It's going to tie that in a quick knot. There we go. And trim our tails. And then turn that over. Add it to the base of our card. Okay, we're going to add one little last touch with the pearls that we have here. And what I like to do is take the tip of my paper snips and just kind of push those off. Now I want to add 3 pearls. I'm going to start with my center one and then one on either side of it. Just a little easier to do. There we go. How's that? Such a cute card, easy monochromatic look to it. I'm just falling in love with my background stamps again. So I hope you enjoyed this 10-minute Tuesday card, and be sure to join me on my blog for more inspiration and creative ideas.